talk about tracking the velocity of the service. You want to use it more on an individual level, like, look, your normal service, this speed, let's aim to add some speed or be always at this baseline. Or for you, it's more like, look, if we do jump float needs to be, for me, for this team, needs to be at this speed.
Yes, okay. So about the jump float, I made a limit about 63 to 64 kilometers an hour. Actually, when it is below, we cannot say that it's really a service with speed. Sometimes can be a tactical service that the ball is a little bit more sinking, and then of course you can go lower than 63. But from the moment you say, okay, the jump float is my real weapon, then we have to go for more than 64 kilometers an hour. And actually, for the jump spin last season, I was always aiming for more than 108 kilometers an hour. For this team, I have different new guys. I'm changing sometimes the technique. We are now with the team, we started for some at 100 and we are now at 105. So later in the practice, for most of them, the limit was 105 kilometers an hour. With the experience I have with this kind of players that actually are first introduced with a speed sensor, you see that you can, after 2-3 months, you really can add 6, 7, 8 kilometers an hour. And then, of course, sometimes you have players with really the capacities of serving 116, 17, 20 or more. It's more, of course, let's say the muscle fibers that will decide. But for all the players, I have a certain limit where they have to aim for. And I always work for 2 ideas. The first one, it is, okay, you go for your best powerful service, and this is plus 1 speed. And then we go for the normal service. And normal service is the first service of the game, service after the timeout, when the guy in front of you made the mistake, or when the opponent team has a lot of problems to get out of the side out, to don't make the mistake. Then we call it, okay, now you go for your normal service. And then you will see that it drops down by 5-6 kilometers an hour. So if you normally serve 109 is your good service, then should be around 103, 102, 104 to put this ball inside. So I call it the power service, where actually the spiker or the server can go full. And then we have the normal one, that is the one that you actually are sure that you are not making mistake for different strategies or tactical reasons.